our movement today is going to be a couch stretch. And our couch stretch is super important because of this thing right here. All right, so a chair. Our chairs, and ultimately a seated position, is something that we spend way too much time in, and it basically causes a lot of pain. Oftentimes we hear of a lot of individuals who spend their time at their desk or on the couch having a lot of lower back pain. All right, so I'm going to show you guys a couple different versions of this stretch today. We'll start with the easiest and then we'll progress from there. So the reason that we're trying to get into this movement is basically there's a group of muscles here along the hips, basically referred to as our hip flexors. Our hip flexors essentially pull our pelvis and pull onto our lower back, thus pulling it out of alignment, causing undue back pain. All right, so that's what we're going to do. I've got a foam pad here. You can go ahead and use a pillow. We are going to get into, like I said, what's called a couch stretch. Very important part of our couch stretch here is we want to make sure that we're stretching while maintaining proper positioning. Okay, so if I'm stretching, but I'm getting myself into poor positions, I'm only decreasing the stability and strength within that area, and it's only going to actually do more harm than good. All right, so for example, is what I'm talking about. So we speak a lot of times on this overarch of our spine, right? So if I come into this couch stretch and I'm leaning way forward, but that's causing this big arch in my lower back, again, I'm not doing myself any good. I need to know that I can stretch that muscle while maintaining a braced core, stable muscle groups, all right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make sure that we're up tall. We're going to tuck our pelvis down, all right? So we're going to think about squeezing our butt down, pulling down on these abdominals. From there, I can already feel a stretch down the front side of my leg. And then, if I need more of a stretch, I can simply lean into that stretch, driving my hips forward. Again, I'm not going to lose this tension and drive forward like that. I'm going to keep it tucked and then drive my hips forward. All right, if you look closely, you can see my legs shaking right now. Basically, that's my body telling me, hey, we're going a little too far. You should not have that position or that feeling come. So if you feel any sort of that shaking, go ahead and drive yourself back just a little bit and hold that position there. The next version that we're going to get into, we're simply going to, basically why it gets its name, I'm going to show you with a chair, but you can use a couch. I'm going to not only drop my knee down to this pad, but also put my foot up to an elevated surface. All right? So from here, now I have my foot on the chair behind me, my knee is down, my pelvis is tucked, and again, I'm going to lean forward if I can, feel that stretch down the front side of my leg. So when we are stretching, it should not be painful. It should be considered what's called moderate or mild tension. You should definitely feel that muscle, but if you're causing a sharp pain, you've gone too far. Any sort of stretch, go ahead and hold for about 30 to 60 seconds. I promise you, if you practice this movement once a day, you will definitely find relief in any sort of lower back pain that you might have.